Daily Thetha, and we're putting the spotlight on rare diseases in South Africa, and also, engagingly young South Africans rare diseases to educate us, and of course, just to give us a little peek into a life on the day-to-day challenges they face. And I think most importantly, we need to be educated. How do we assist where we can? Family, society, community members, corporates, government. And that's the reason and point why we're having this show. So make sure we can even go to our social media pages and continue, of course, commenting on
and then you do must feedback as well, which njengomphakathi singazitholi sesibazwela ngathi umuntu uyamzwela as if kwesinye isikhathi lokho ngathi ubaphatha kabi abanye, but we find out exactly ukuthi badila kanjani nomuntu ngasonke isikhathi just because we find out about i-disease onayo and ngasonke isikhathi sekutreat special than abanye abantu esingathi nje wena ufuna ukusizwela ngasonke isikhathi. And today we also have Ontlametse on a pulmonary hypertension, which is HP, as well as Valentino Mabaso on a chronic skin disorder, atopic dermatitis. Thank
you for having me.
Cool. I'm telling now, Valentine. Is it for Sako? Must travel Valentine.
Yeah. What I have is atopic dermatitis. I was diagnosed with it when I was about 14.
Yeah.
It's a challenge living with it because it limits you to a certain level. I got it when I was still a teenager, so it actually attacked me when I was actually going into a very important phase of my life. When you're a teenager, you wanna dress in the shorts and everything like that. So I had to learn to adapt to actually covering up all the time. I was made fun of actually in high school by my classmates and people in the community as well. I was given nicknames as well. Even now, I have this platform that I use to educate people about my condition. So they call me .com because my skin has this dots all over. So I just it has been difficult, but I've learned to live with it. I wish I started earlier, but yeah, you just learn to accept and you educate others as well because you're definitely not alone.
Yeah. Yeah. And what if exactly you have pulmonary hypertension. Please take us through diagnosed training and and is it for life or temporary?
Pulmonary hypertension ke the lungs tsa gago le pele. Like high blood pressure with lungs, so the main arteries tsa the lungs they weaken, and then in my case I'm functioning lung A1, and then the right side it was affected the time lung so living with it, I had support from my mom. At first I did not accept it. I suffered depression, but at some point I learned to adjust. There's life out there. My mom na motivator, but how am I? Everywhere, the taxing, wherever they make fun of you. Barry King, why when on my music you couldn't go like Barry earphones, and then the other time it takes a driver or Hana Are. What if taxi a bomb? I had a cylinder before I got the portable oxygen, but then also it does sound like so yes, like hostel reduce cholesterol, and then it tells you how it's oxygen. So what's that sound? Yeah.
Valentine, as well. How do you deal with its discrimination from from friends, from family, from anyone? Because at some point we are how does that?
It's very challenging, as I've said. You just have to learn to be positive. As Ontlametse had said in her clip, you have to start with yourself. You have to start seeing beauty in yourself, and then opinions of other people will come last. So with the discriminations, they're still happening even now. I'd like to believe that I'm at a point where it doesn't bother me anymore. I can actually dress like this and walk the street, and whoever says what, it doesn't bother me at all. But it took a long time for me to reach that stage, So I feel that we need to educate the people that we live with. We need to educate the society that you shouldn't discriminate. You shouldn't make your own assumptions. I've been told a lot of times that I'm HIV positive. People just look at me and they make their own conclusion. It's very wrong.
Yeah.
It's very sad. You can't just look at me and then you don't know my story, but you're already discriminating against me.
Yeah.
Why don't you take time to learn about what I have? Why don't you ask me what is wrong with you? You know? And then I explain, I tell you my story. So we should actually teach people, I have this, and then I didn't ask for it. I wasn't born with it. I was born normal, and then it just developed when I was a teenager. I wished at some point that I can change it, but I actually feel that it's a blessing in disguise, because now I can actually teach other people that you are not alone.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you so much, Valentine. And I think it's important to try today about what you go through. I think it's easy to point at the fingers because I'm in that situation. But once and you actually, understand what they're going through, you'd make less, very insensitive remarks. But I'm leveling a tweet for Papa Joe, and a tweet from Kalweni or a Daily Thetha. I for once had a rare disease, but by the grace of God, I'm still here and I'm happy, and we wish you very, very, very well.
I was saying something to me, and this is Kata Abayaman to come to you. I'm diabetic. They will say, they just suggest a medication like, really? Did I even, do you even know what am I taking? I think the local business cut offense out of that.
That's so true. But of course, we're rounding off, our show, but we also have Lolo and of course Lolo on the show, and Sean, autism, about how they deal with these dynamics as a family.